What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more MLB The Show 20. So we took the first two games of this three-game series, and today we're trying to go for the sweep. For today's matchup, we got Dallas Keuchel versus Frankie Montas. So hope you guys are enjoying. If you do, hit that like button, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is in there.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Lauriano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. In now, Ramon Lauriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Now here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And that misses for ball four. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Marcus Simeone stands in as he looks at a called strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, trying to get him started again following the double play. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Now batting, Luis Robert. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, and they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Olson is under it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Madrigal.
0-1 the count. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer. Chris Davis next to bat. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
High in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazara into the corner. He makes the catch. Ready now, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Anderson.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Anderson, originally from the state of Alabama, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Abreu goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal from the stretch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box, Nomar Mazara. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. That misses 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. At the plate, Luis Robert. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's on the move. He tracks it down, and at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He went deep in the contest last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one away. Standing in, Austin Allen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in Ramon Lauriano. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Lauriano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is ready for another chance. Adam Engel.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone. At At the plate, Nick Madrigal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. To short. Taken in by Simeone. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Right there for strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's and now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. So far this season, Davis is working with a slugging percentage over 5, and the throw is in time to get him to return. Paul Blackburn is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 58.
Digging in and looking for more, Yohan Moncada. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Yohan Moncada.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Edwin Encarnacion.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there. Striding in, Matt Chapman. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he comes comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for Oakland.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pinder is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hit in the air out to left. Engel is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Coming to the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Austin Allen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Changeup called strike 1.
One strike.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, this all set for the start of the inning. And up next, the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batter.
At the plate, Luis Robert 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting. Left fielder Adam Engel.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Robert is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Madrigal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit on the ground to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Ramon Lauriano.
Number 22.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Simeone. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Popped him up. Moncada has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. Robert is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. In now, Yohan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Anderson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Mike Fiers comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 0-2 once more. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. This pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is in off the plate.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Leading off to the right side.
First pitch of the at-bat, fouled away.
Nomar Mazara.
Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Simeone calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Engel. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Petit, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistent. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Chad Pinder, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Ready once again, Sheldon Noisy. He was a ground out victim last time up, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Standing in, Austin Allen, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
The batter, number 22.
At the plate now, Ramon Lauriano. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both. And all set to start the ninth in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoan Moncada. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends. Dylan Cease will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 84, Dylan.
Digging in, Marcus Simeone. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Matt Olson is on deck. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Matt Olson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out with the man at first. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting.
Into the box, Pinder. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the White Sox have done it. They are champions of the AL Central.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Chicago, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Dallas Keuchel wins his 19th decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Frankie Montas struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.